The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Virginia Tech's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time.
There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got him in. It's Hooks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third down play from the gun. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last weekend.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Canes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hendricks. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to James Madison. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time. Intercepted for the 11th time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Hendricks. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hokies. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. To the air, it's Sherrill. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need a win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hendricks. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Sherrill. They'll run the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. He's got it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Woodside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll go right back to the run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Sherrill. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he...
A shot toward the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Finds his man. It's Hendricks. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Hokies looking to convert on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Back to pass, it's Sherrill. Dumps it to the back. Quick strike complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Canes have pushed it inside the 20.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Bringing the heat. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Jacksonville State. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hold and fired complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The sure hands, it's Woodside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll pull it on the read. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a crease. It's Hendricks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Sherrill. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rivers. They'll pick up the as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Canes are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Rivers. Powers through. Touchdown, Hurricane. Once he got some room, it was over. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give on the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now, Palmer, just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The lone back's got it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A long way to go on 4th and goal. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Hokies! And the stomping has commenced. They put another